That's Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money. That's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on at the fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on the 4th Division World Champion, a future Hall of Famer, Adrien, the Problem Broner, out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Daddy, brush my hair. And him talking about he want to knock out Regis Prograis, the former junior welterweight world champion. And he was saying Gary Antoine Russell only want a paycheck, the up-and-coming killer out of D.C. Y'all know one of the youngest Gary Russell boys, Gary Antoine Russell. That boy's an animal. He's a dog, and he's coming for these boys. I want y'all to listen to A.B. and what he had to say. Y'all know Money B will be back with the great assessment, family.
I saw Regis wanted to fight you on Triller, which is not bad. Who else did I see? I saw Gary Antoine Russell call you out.
They want money. You know, if they fight me, they get the biggest check they ever got. I want to knock Regis out. Just get him out the way. That's gonna be some light work.
Regis, he be talking hella shit.
That's some light work. And I'm gonna bet Wayne. I'm gonna bet Lil Wayne. I'm gonna bet Lil Wayne an extra $1 million.
Now, as y'all can see, that's AB saying he want to knock out Regis, and he trying to say that Gary Antoine Russell, he want to check. You know, they fight me, they with the biggest paycheck they ever got, which is true. You know what I mean? That's a fact. But they're not in the game to fight for peanuts. You know what I'm saying? They putting themselves in position to make it to you to earn the check, AB. You know what I mean? You want the biggest check you ever got, and you got to fight the names to get them big checks, my G. You got to fight the names to get them big checks. Regis Prograis, we know y'all boys been talking shit going back and forth for a while now. We know Regis is the former, champion at 140 pounds. You know, lost his title to Josh Taylor in a hell of a fight. We see Josh Taylor is the creme de la creme at 140. He's the undisputed champion right now. So Regis don't have nothing to hold his head down about. We know Regis is an animal. He's a dog. He will fight anybody. Regis Prograis will fight anybody, bro. And that dude wants to hurt you. That dude is an animal, man. He's an animal. He got power. He go step to you. He don't give a fuck about no names or none of that. What your name is. Once you get into that ring with him, you better be ready. You better be in shape, and you better be ready to take a punch, because Regis want to put you out. He want to put you out, bro. And we know he's been calling Adrien Broner a bitch. He's been calling Tank a bitch. He's been saying he want them fights with them boys. He want to whoop the big brother and the little brother ass, but he want to whoop the big brother ass first. And he aiming for Adrien Broner, bro. Adrien Broner is his target. You know what I mean? And Gary Antoine Russell, he just went out there and beat Adrien Broner last opponent, Santiago, who a lot of people thought beat AB. I thought AB edged it out, but it could have went either way. Somebody got Santiago winning. I can't be pissed off at it. And Gary Antoine Russell went out there and took that boy out in 6 rounds, made that boy quit on the stool. He made the man quit on the stool, bro. And he told AB, you know what I'm saying, I've been wanting you. You know what I'm saying? Tell that boy he want that smoke with AB. And that he knew AB was going to, pull one of these type of moves. You feel me? Because he is a high risk, low reward at the moment, because, Gary Antoine Russell is not known like Adrien Broner or Regis Prograis. But with that performance that he put on, that stood out. It stood out. And like you said, if he can get on the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury undercard, that'll be more exposure for him, bro. It'll be more exposure for Gary Antoine Russell, because he is a fucking threat to anybody, including Adrien Broner. And Adrien Broner know that. He know damn well. He know who Gary Antoine Russell is. You know what I mean? He ain't stupid. He know what this kid is. He know what he possess. And Gary Antoine Russell, he ain't no little dude. You feel me? He want that smoke with AB. He want that smoke with anybody at 140. But Adrien Broner and Tank, that's who he want. Regis Prograis, Adrien Broner and Tank, that's who he want. So I'm looking at Regis, right? Regis might get the Adrien Broner fight. We heard Adrien Broner say he want to knock out Regis Prograis. He feel like that's easy work. And he go bet Lil Wayne $1 million. I beg to differ. And I think a lot of other people beg to differ as well. We rock with AB. We fuck with AB. Win, lose, or draw, I'm going to support him. You feel me? Even if I think he going to lose a fight, I'm going to support him because I fuck with him. But when you say Regis Prograis easy work, we know that's bullshit. You feel me? Do Adrien Broner got the power to knock out Regis Prograis? Yes, he does. He does have the power to knock out Regis Prograis. You can't take nothing away from him there. He's a hell of a fighter. But Regis Prograis sure got the motherfucking stamina and the work rate to knock out Adrien Broner with the pop. You feel me? With the pop. So Adrien Broner know he got a a real animal on his hand in Regis Prograis. I want to see if he'll take that fight, if they gonna make that happen. If they gonna make that happen, because that's one that a lot of people will pay for. A lot of people want to see Adrien Broner versus Regis. It's another big fight for Regis. If Regis can go out there and beat Adrien Broner and put him on a whole different plateau, you feel me? Put him on a whole different plateau. And like Adrien Broner said, put a big check in his pocket. That's a fact. You know, that's a fact. But Regis is bringing something to the table as well, because he built his name up. A lot of people know Regis Prograis now. I ain't saying he's a big star like that, like he's a big household name right now, but Regis ain't no slouch. He ain't no pushover. He ain't no just anybody. He ain't no anybody. You feel me? Regis ain't no anybody. So AB know what he up against with Regis Prograis. That's why he mentioned in his name. If Regis wants somebody that was a threat, Adrien Broner won't mention his name. If he wants somebody that can pull in, he won't mention his name. Trust me. Now, Gary Antoine Russell, I can see him getting a couple fights, then moving to that level of fighting Adrien Broner, because AB not going to fight him right now. He feel like it ain't nothing to gain from it. Gary Antoine Russell takes everything right now. He takes everything. So if he was going on whoop Adrien Broner ass, you know, he got everything to take and nothing to lose at the moment, even though he got his O. You feel me? So when we look, and let me stop saying nothing to lose, because like J-Rock said, they can lose their life in the ring. You feel me? They can lose their life in the ring. It's always something to lose. So that's true. You can lose your brain, your memory, anything. But for us accolades and for us, superstar status right now, you feel me? It's really nothing up for him to lose. He got everything to gain. And he's a young, hungry lion. So with Gary Antoine Russell, you know, there's nothing wrong with him calling out Adrien Broner, especially fighting his last opponent and doing what he did. But realistically, we know AB not going to step in the ring with that young, hungry king right now. He ain't. Just like Sean Porter don't want to step in the ring with Jerron Boots Ennis. It's just certain fighters out there that you know, if you step in the ring with, they going to work your ass out. And if you ain't in the best shape of your life, they might knock your ass out. And that's a fact. Feel me? That's a fact. And I rock with AB heavy. But fuck with Gary Antoine Russell right now. That kid is on a mission. He's an animal. He's a beast. You feel me? And he want to prove a statement. Now, Regis Prograis, that might be a different story. Regis might step in that ring with Gary Antoine Russell. He might step in that ring with Gary Antoine, just depending on the situation. He stepped out with Mayweather fighter, and Mayweather fighter ain't Gary Antoine Russell, or I don't think his name is bigger than Gary Antoine Russell. I think they might be on the same level. If Regis is stepping in the ring with that man, he'll step in the ring with Gary Antoine Russell. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll step in the ring with him, and I think that'll be a hell of a fight. That'll be one hell of a fight, bro. That'll be a dog fight. That'll be a nut guts fight, blood, nuts, and guts. Somebody getting cut open in that fight, if not both persons. Sorry. And somebody, there's going to be some knockdowns in that fight. Either way, because there's just too much coming forward and too much punching power and too much right there in your face type of action for somebody not to get knocked down, cut open, or hurt. You feel me? And that'll be a hell of a fight. So it can turn out being, you know what I'm saying, if Josh Taylor going up to 147 to relinquish them titles, you know, Gary Antoine Russell going to be right there in the mix for a world title. He's going to be a world champion at 140. Let me say that first of all. I think Gary Antoine Russell will be a world champion. It just depends on when his time will come. You feel what I'm saying? When his time will come. But if Josh Taylor was to relinquish them titles, Adrien Broner, Regis Prograis, damn sure be in line to fight for a world title. You know what I'm saying? So I think everything is going to fall on what Josh Taylor want to do. Everything going to fall on what Josh Taylor want to do, because right now he's the creme de la creme of 140, being the undisputed champion, holding all the belts. Regis Prograis might like his rematch. Adrien Broner think his superstardom will get him to fight, which could happen. You know what I'm saying? Gary Antoine Russell got more fights to go before he get a Josh Taylor fight. I know he called out Josh Taylor, but he's not in position to get that fight. You know, Santiago ain't a big name like that. He was a comeback fight for Adrien Broner after so much time laying off somebody for him to look good against, coming from Puerto Rico, and it didn't happen. Santiago actually made his name off of Adrien Broner in that fight, and Gary Antoine Russell went out there and took that name right away from his ass. You feel me? So it ain't like he was a big star, and with that status to get you to that plateau, but he was somebody that they brought back to be some work for Adrien Broner, but at the same time make him look good against, and he couldn't get the job done. And Gary Antoine Russell went out there and did get the job done. Just show you the level that Gary Antoine Russell is on. You feel me? But for us, the politics and the the superstar status, things of that nature, they're not gonna put him in a ring with the big stars yet. They're gonna feel like he got a couple more fights to go to put him there. Now with Regis and AB, they there already. So if Josh Taylor want to say, you know what, I want to pick a big time fight, the rematch with Regis Prograis, the superstar and Adrien Broner, Those would be names that he'll look at. We know Javante Davis is there. Teofimo Lopez saying he coming up to 140. So, you know, Josh Taylor got a lot of names to pick from. He got a lot of names to pick from. But right now, with AB saying that he's coming back, you know, he got to be him and Tank, they got to be the biggest names in the division. Those are the biggest names in the division. Let's go get you the biggest paycheck right now at 140. Well, AB saying he campaigning at 140, so we got to call it what it is. Mikey Garcia is another one. If you want to come drop down to 140, he's another big name that can get you a big paycheck. So it's going to be a lot of mix and matching at 140 pounds. 140 pounds can be on fire, man. It can be on fire. And it can be very active with Josh Taylor holding all the scraps, because these dudes got to fight each other to put themselves in position to get that fight with Josh Taylor, for him to pick one or them to put themselves in, you know, that mandatory spot in the sanctioned bodies. You feel me? So it's going to be interesting how the 140-pound division play out, man. You know, we see AB. He's saying these boys want a paycheck. Just call him. He be ready to fight. He want to knock Regis Prograis the fuck out. He talk a lot of shit. He go bet Lil Wayne $1 million. You understand what I'm saying? He's saying it's easy work. So let's see if we step up to the plate and fight Regis Prograis. But with that being said, we got this king killer right here and Gary Antoine Russell, or should I say a king that's a killer. You feel me? And he's looking to take out any of these dudes. He's looking to make his name. The dude can talk elegantly. He can talk how he need to talk. He can talk that shit if need be. Smart as hell. Come from the royalty bloodline of the Gary Russells. All them boys some killers over there. But I think he stands out out of all of them, bro. He stands out. His style of fighting is fucking exciting. He's going to gain a lot of fans if he continue to fight that way and get them knockouts. He just got to stay active, stay in the public eye, you know, and talk that shit how you know how to talk that shit. And he will be A-OK, and he will be a world champion at 140. And AB and Regis Prograis better look out for Gary Antoine motherfucking Russell. You understand what I'm saying? That boy is a household name. He's going to be a superstar. And I think he's on a lot of people's radar right now. A lot of people. So let's just see how the 140-pound division play out. But salute to all these kings, man. Salute to Gary Antoine Russell. Great job going out there taking care of Santiago. Salute to AB. Let's see what you come back and do. Salute to Regis Prograis. Let's see what you come back and do. I wish all y'all boys nothing but the best. Until then, it's your boy Monty. This is the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.